Today's gospel was about the Transfiguration, so I decided to skip to that part of the New Catholic Picture Bible and read that story. Jesus is transfigured, and Moses and Elijah come to talk with him, as Peter, James, and John look on. The Transfiguration. About 6 days later, Jesus and his apostles were passing by a high hill. It was our Lord's custom to leave the apostles, especially in the evening, and to go to a quiet place to pray. Jesus left the apostles at the foot of the hill and took with him only Peter, James, and John. They went up the hill to pray. While Jesus was praying, a great change came over him. His face began to shine as brightly as the sun, and his garments became whiter than snow. The 3 apostles saw their Lord with all this glory beaming from him. And they saw 2 men talking with Jesus. These were Moses and Elijah, who had come down from heaven to meet Jesus. They represented the law and the prophets that had announced the coming of Jesus. Now they spoke with him of the death that he was to die in Jerusalem. Scarcely knowing what he was saying, Peter spoke. "Master, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us set up 3 tents here, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." While Peter was speaking, a bright cloud came over them all. The 3 apostles felt a great fear as they found themselves in the cloud. Out of the cloud the apostles heard a voice saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear him." As the apostles heard this voice, they fell down upon their faces on the ground in great fear. And Jesus came and touched them, saying, "Arise, and do not be afraid." When they looked up, the bright cloud had passed away, and Jesus was standing there alone. They walked together down the mountain, and Jesus said to them, "Do not tell to any man what you have seen until the Son of Man is risen from the dead." Our Lord had allowed Peter and James and John to see some of his glory to strengthen their faith in him.